Live from the campus of Washington and Lee University, this is a Channel 18 Rockbridge News Update.
Welcome to the Rockbridge Report Tuesday Live Update. I'm Avalon Purnell. A federal prosecutor says the founder of the Oath Keepers extremist group and 4 associates planned an, quote, armed rebellion to keep President Donald Trump in power. Assistant U.S. Attorney Jeffrey Nestler told jurors Stuart Rhodes and his fellow extremists were prepared to go to war to stop Joe Biden from becoming president. The 5 were arrested in connection with the January 6, 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol. The defendants are the first among those arrested in the Capitol riot to stand trial on the rare seditious conspiracy charge. Recovery efforts continue in Florida in the wake of Hurricane Ian, and we are getting a clearer picture of the massive undertaking that lies ahead. CNN's Ivan Rodriguez is in Fort Myers Beach with the latest.
Catastrophic. I just came around, I walked 18 miles to get here.
As Floridians begin to fully grasp the devastation left in the wake of Hurricane Ian, stories of heroism are emerging.
We look at 4 feet of water, and I've been swimming forever.
Johnny Lauder waded through nearly half a mile of flooded streets to rescue his mother as the waters started rising inside her home.
I just wanted to get there. I knew time was of the essence.
Only a few more miles to go.
Pushing her wheelchair through the water to get her to dry land.
She's warm, she's safe. That's all that matters.
Federal, state, and local agencies, along with volunteers, are on the ground working to meet immediate needs and to start rebuilding.
We're going to do what we have to do to try to put things back together.
Some island communities remain cut off from the mainland. Now more than 130 Florida Department of Transportation trucks are working on a temporary bridge to reconnect Pine Island.
This is not necessarily going to be a bridge you want to go 45 miles an hour over maybe, but at least you have connectivity to the mainland.
More than 164,000 residents have applied for FEMA assistance so far. 911 services are back up and running smoothly in Rockbridge County after an outage. An alert went out late Monday afternoon telling residents to use the backup emergency line number instead of calling the familiar 911. County Administrator Spencer Suter said the system failure occurred when a contractor cut the line while trying to fix it. A tree falling during the storm last weekend caused the initial damage, but the county worked quickly to get all the emergency 911 lines back up by this morning. Iranian police clashed with university students on Monday in the latest round of protests over the death of Mahsa Amini in police custody. Videos show police firing what could be pepper balls or paintballs at protesters. At Sharif University of Technology in Tehran, witnesses said police fired tear gas and at least 300 students were detained. Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei responded publicly to the protests for the first time, calling them, quote, rioting, and accusing the United States and Israel of planning the unrest. The demonstrations are flaring up across the country for a third week, despite government efforts to crack down. The federal government has barred Kim Kardashian from promoting cryptocurrencies for 3 years, and she must pay a $1 million fine. This will settle federal charges that she recommended a crypto security to her 330 million Instagram followers without making clear that she was paid to do so. The SEC settlement also said Kardashian must give up the $250,000 she was paid for the Instagram post about Ethereum Max tokens, plus interest. Kardashian is the latest celebrity to get ensnared in regulations that require full disclosure by people getting paid to promote financial products. Country music legend Loretta Lynn died this morning at her Tennessee home. Her family made the announcement a few hours ago. She was 90 years old. Lynn's tough and unapologetic songwriting persona enthralled fans. Her 1960s and 1970s hits included Coal Miner's Daughter, You Ain't Woman Enough, and The Pill. She was the first woman ever named Entertainer of the Year, first by the Country Music Association in 1972, and then by the Academy of Country Music 3 years later. Lynn's legacy landed her in the Country Music Hall of Fame in 1988, and she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Australia is committing to 0 extinctions with a new plan to protect 30% of its land. The country has one of the world's worst records on extinctions, but it hopes to prevent more species from dying out with this new 10-year plan to protect its most threatened plants and animals. The plan brings Australia in line with more than 100 other countries pledging to protect 30% of their land and 30% of their ocean by 2030. Thanks for watching the Tuesday Live update. Join us Thursday at 5 for the Rockbridge Report and log on anytime at rockbridgereport.wlu.edu for more local and national news.